Casual Gamer Dad. I've been spending some time playing a lot of 7 Days to Die, and I'm to the point now where, I have way more materials than I need. Base is looking good. I'm just having fun. And I thought about creating a minefield, and I realized that I haven't really messed around with mines other than accidentally stepping on them occasionally when clearing points of interest. So I decided to do some experimentation, and I thought I'd make a video to share my results. So I tried to test how much damage they do to mostly the demolitioner. I started out using the white, and then the air filter just immediately destroys the white. So there you go. If you want to know right now, that's the best mine. But the cooking pot does around 270 damage at direct impact. And then the drop off is around 75% at 1 block away, 40% at 2 blocks, 15% at 3 blocks, and so forth. Candy Tin Mine, similar drop offs, with a slightly less damage across the testing I did, around 260 damage. The Hubcap Mine was around 400 damage, with a larger radius, so it was more of a about 75% drop off 1 block away, then 65, then 50, then 32, and at 5 blocks away I didn't really get any consistent data, so I'm going to say that it doesn't do damage there, but maybe it does. The air filter mine, around 670 damage, so it's definitely far superior in terms of damage output. 1 block away it's around 85%, then 60, 43, 32, and about 10% at 5 blocks away. So it does a hell of a lot of damage to the zombies. So if you're making a minefield, air filter mine's the way to go. I also tried out the pressure plate. The pressure plate's pretty terrible, actually. So around 255 damage was pretty consistent if a zombie stepped on it. And then 1 block away, about 50% damage drop off. 2 blocks away, down to 20%. And at 3 blocks away, it doesn't do any damage. I also did a quick little test to make sure that, I had to figure out, do I need to reinforce the ground here? I want to just make a minefield in the dirt. And you can. It only does 1 block damage every time it detonates. The cooking pot, the tin... candy tin, and the pressure plate only do the block that's directly underneath it. The air filter and the hubcap mine, both they do a 2 block damage radius on the ground, but it's only 1 damage, so you figure 250 damage for forest biome ground. You're probably not going to be messing up the ground too much. I also spent a little bit of time while I was using demolitioners and accidentally setting them off with the mines. That is one thing to note. Keep your minefield away from your horde base, because it can trigger the detonation of the demolitioners. But when a demolitioner explodes, it does about 500 damage to the zombies nearby it, is kind of what I gathered. And it kind of varies. It almost seems like it does kind of almost a shotgun blast out in all directions. Many shotgun blasts, because I actually witnessed the damage kind of tick off on some blocks that I was watching. And about 4 blocks away, assuming there's enough other things around, it seems like it does anywhere, like each tick does about 500 to 1,000 damage. So it's pretty significant, and I did some tests there where it blew up, every block I put around it, out to 4 blocks. So it's a little inconsistent. I actually tried layering around the zombie 2 blocks deep worth of concrete, and the outside block was pretty much unscathed. So it was kind of interesting with that. So I'm thinking it is really just kind of, there is some sort of blast projectile that's tracked in the game. While I was in there, I also tested things on, tested the rocket. This is unbuffed, no perks at all. So it was around 360 damage with the regular rockets, and 190 damage roughly with the frags. And the drop off was kind of similar to the actually to more to the hubcap mine, I guess. It was kind of a 60%, 30, and then about 10% drop off at 3. So overall, I think it was kind of an interesting test. I definitely will be making some air filter mines for my day 49 horde base. I'm going to surround the whole thing in barbed wire too, just to almost kind of make it seem like an actual minefield, and prevent myself from, running or driving into it, hopefully. But we will see. Yeah, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, and I will try to get some more of these out. I know this was a short one, but I thought it was worth sharing with everyone, as I'm trying to find new and interesting ways. Also, bonus information, it seems like against living targets, the mines don't do as much damage. So I tried it against a bear, and it was about 100 damage less pretty consistently across the board. So I didn't spend a lot of time testing it, because it just didn't seem like a worthwhile use of time, but at the same time, worth noting. Not that I think you're gonna very often get a horde of bears or anything like that. So it might be worth noting for the dogs, for the wolf packs. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you later. Check out my Let's Play. Peace.